Hey, good morning to you. It is Monday and we are the 26th of January. And as you know, Monday is one of those days that has been found that many people have cardiac events. And I posed a question in the information of this live session in that basically, are you letting revenge taint your purpose? And remember, your purpose is your life. Everything that you go through, there's a reason. There's some divinity behind it. Whether it's your thoughts, whether your emotions, whether often I believe it's something that you need to learn or express in life, and it's so easy to rationalize revenge or anger. It's so easy to say that that's the right thing to do because it can feel good. It can feel like you're in control, that you have power. But when you really think about revenge, when you get to the heart of the matter, revenge is not true power. Revenge is allowing someone else to still have power over you, to control your emotions, your thoughts, your feelings, and your reactions. Because if you base what you're doing with your life on what someone did to you, if you base it on that, then that's what you're constantly feeding yourself. And tied to revenge is often anger and resentment and feeling betrayed. It's not, again, true power. Because I'm saying daily, or how often I think of it, are through my actions, that I'm going to get you back. I'm going to get you back for what you did. Instead of forgiving that person, instead of giving up those negative thoughts and feelings and emotions and harnessing your true power, which stems from love. Loving yourself, taking care of yourself, taking care of your mind, feeding your heart positive thoughts, compassion, love, understanding. Understanding that when people do things that are hurtful or say things that are hurtful, that's coming from them. That's coming from their heart, because out of the heart flows the issues of life. That that we have a choice to either forgive someone or to hold a grudge. And when you think about revenge, and you think about if your purpose has been tainted with negative emotions and thoughts, eventually those thoughts, those emotions, those feelings will produce a harvest. They will produce a harvest in that your gifts, your abilities, your talents, your experiences are now infected, not affected, but infected by the bacteria, the fungi of consistent vengeful thoughts, resentment, bitterness, anger, shame, guilt, all of those. And the question becomes, do I deserve that? Do you deserve that? Does your gift deserve that? Your everything that you have, your gifts, whatever it may be, speaking or writing or music, eventually it finds itself out, those thoughts that we have. And they lead to other behaviors like drinking a lot, cursing a lot, eating a lot, exercising a lot, over-exercising, overindulging, underindulging in activities, all because of not feeling worthy. And I think what I believe is vengeful thoughts or negative thoughts. And what I say to you, I'm saying to myself. That's the great thing about truths and sharing information to empower, hopefully, and to inspire, is that if you continue to indulge in that behavior, that's what you become. And it's like, wow, is that what I want to do with my life? Do I, because we think that, okay, I can keep having these thoughts, nothing has happened. But eventually that stuff will come out somehow, some way, in your activities and what you're doing and what you're building and mistakes and errors and, wow. And not the way that you're truly embracing and nourishing and expressing the God that is within you. And then when we do that, we also too pass on, because your children see you and they take note if you have children or if you're caring for a child, and they see and they experience some of this vengefulness and bitterness. And then we wonder where heart disease come from. The constant sowing of negative thoughts. We wonder where our vessels become clogged with so much stuff, instead of life freely flowing through us, instead of making the right choices regarding what you eat and what you say and what you do and how you spend your time with the people that you love, your children. That all becomes infected with the consistent negative thoughts that you have. And so the question. So anything that you are going through, heart disease, diabetes, arthritis, things that we go through, I believe they do have an emotional background to them. Those thoughts that we continue to feed ourselves, that we continue to sow within our hearts, that it continues to impress on our minds and our thoughts. And it, like I said, you can feel like you're in true power, but it's not true power when you allow what someone did or didn't do, what someone said or didn't say, to direct your path, instead of allowing the God within to direct you. Instead of allowing love to direct you, instead of allowing compassion, instead of allowing I deserve better to direct me. And so heart disease not only it's not just about food. It's about the thoughts and the emotions and feelings we feed ourselves. It's about not living in our true power. And I've talked about, how it's so important that daily we assess our mind. We dress our body, we put on these nice clothes, and then we go out and we have vengeful thoughts. We want to hurt somebody. We want them to feel the pain that they gave us, that we feel like they gave us. But in actuality, we took it. We took it in. We sowed it within ourselves. Because everything is built upon how we perceive it. And if we perceive other actions as being their action, they chose to do this. And whatever it is that you chose, whatever it was that you did, if we see that, if we don't make pain personal, because it's impersonal, pain sees no color, no race, no gender, really, it doesn't. It wants to present itself. It wants to come out. We may say, okay, consciously, I want to put my pain on that person, but pain will come out anyway. And even when we least likely to expect it to come out, it will come out if we don't take care of it. So daily, the time, the weekend, to really address our minds, our hearts, and say, okay, what am I sowing today? Be, mindful of your thoughts. And do I really want that thought to dig deep into my heart? Do I really want that? Do I want to have heart disease? Do I want to have a heart attack? Do I want to have high blood pressure? Do I want to feel ill and sick because, again, of what someone did or didn't do or said or didn't say? Isn't it your right to be happy, to be harmonious, to be enthusiastic about life, to be in good health? Isn't it your right? Isn't it our right? And so, isn't it our right to express our gifts the way we want to express it? And not these negative emotions that's directing it? So Monday doesn't have to be the day of the week or any day of the week that people have or experience cardiac events. It's our choices, what we choose to think about, how we choose to direct our behavior is what end up causing the inner turmoil. So Mondays actually can be the free day. Every day can be a free day where you free your mind from any ill will. And you wish even goodwill on those that did stuff to you. You pray and hope, because one of the things I learned is about compassion. And when you realize that, or embrace compassion, when you realize that pain is impersonal, that person is in pain. And it wasn't just me or about me. It was about them making a conscious choice to project their pain on someone else. When we do vengeful acts, we're making a conscious choice to not only project pain on others that have hurt us, that we feel have hurt us, that we have perceived that hurt us, that we have consciously made a choice that they hurt us. We're allowing them to direct us instead of allowing ourselves to direct ourselves. So I'm going to get off, but I just wanted to basically say something about that, because I know how it feels to want to get back at others. And I also know that anger and resentment and shame and bitterness is a waste of time. And I know I'm not the only one. I know that when you hear the saying that revenge is success is the greatest revenge, not if it's being fed by the thoughts of revenge or negative thoughts. It's not. I think success is one that a free mind that you have control of your mind. You're able to think the way you want to think, be the way you want to be, feel the way you want to feel. All that is right. You're thinking right. You're feeling right. You're seeing right. You are happy because you want to be happy. You are harmonious, healthy because you want to be harmonious and healthy. Not because of I'm going to be this way because of what I went through, but I'm going to be this way regardless of what I go through. And it's a daily step to really take on that personality, to take on that energy, to have those thoughts. It's a daily thing to do that until it becomes so natural, like the back of your hand, that's just who you are. Because then you're being who you are. All right, talk to you guys soon. Take care of yourself. Have a fantastic week. And remember that you are in control. To master your thoughts, your feelings, reactions, emotions means not to seek revenge. But it's a choice of being happy, period. I'll talk to you soon.